Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. So I don't have any subscription boxes here to open, but it's the beginning of the month and I realized I haven't done a favorites video, and I said I was going to start to do that monthly. So it is kind of random. Everything I featured in last month's video, still loving. I will link that down below. But I've got some new things to share with you guys today. Before we get started, I just want to say hi, welcome, or welcome back. My name is Kitty if you're new here. I love subscription boxes, and I open them almost every single day here on our channel at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes there's a sprinkle of little random videos like this one. So if you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you consider doing so before you go. I would love to have you in the next video when we actually do unboxings, but we're going to start this off since this is a subscription box unboxing channel. How about we start off with my favorite box of the month for March? And I base this off of like what caused the most excitement for me, and also the amount of use I've gotten from items in the box. And it's actually the first box I've ever gotten from this company, but it's the Wevolve Esoteric box, and the theme for March was money magic, and I loved everything. I'll link that video down below. Anything I mention I will link in the description box. But I was so excited in that entire video. But probably one of the reasons, besides loving literally everything that was inside it and the whole thing, because I'm all about trying to attract more abundance and prosperity into my life right now. I could use so, and like who can't? Like, yeah, I want a more abundant life. Hell yeah, give me the tools. But one thing that came in there is something I've been using every day. So I include like a favorite activity or like hobby in each of my favorite videos now. And this one is journaling. I already love journaling, but this is my current journal. I go through them so fast. But in that subscription box, the Wevolve box, I receive some papers, and every single day there is a new affirmation and also a journal prompt. And I've just been loving that. And it's like giving me an activity to do every single day for the entire month. I think there's 30. And I mark it off each time I do one, and I write it in my journal. So I've done a bunch. I do it every single day, and it's been really awesome. Like, totally love journaling, but having prompts like really helps, like, you know, and it's been really useful. I've gotten a lot from it, and I love it as part of my morning routine. So my favorite box is the Wevolve Esoteric box from March, and also my favorite activity is from that box, and that is journaling. If you guys don't journal, I highly recommend at least writing down like what you're grateful for every morning. Starting that few-minute routine every day seems really small, but I know I'm not the only one to say that it is truly life-changing. And I think my journal is so cute. I'm almost done with this one. This one's pretty small. I got this in a subscription. Obviously, I get like everything in subscriptions, but today we're talking about some things that didn't. I was thinking about this before I started filming. I'm like, it's kind of nice when I add in these random things. I'm going to show you random is, and I haven't showed you guys before in other videos, because all of the stuff I do in this channel is all subscription boxes, and that's the majority of my stuff. But I do get some gems, some awesome things outside of subscription boxes, so this is a great opportunity to share. So how about we start off with my makeup favorites? Okay, so I'm going through a phase of my life right now where I just use the same makeup every day and I'm happy with it. Before, I would want to use a new palette every day. I want all the new launches and all this stuff. And maybe I'll go back to that again, but the past month I've only worn like, or used 2 palettes, and they're like my bougiest palettes, but I love them. All-time fave, Natasha bronze palette. I love this. I started using the other one I'll show you in a second, and it's just pretty. You could tell it shades my favorite, Palladium. Yeah. But what I've used even more is this Tropic palette by Natasha. And I feel like this wasn't super popular with other people because it was always 50% off on Sephora. It's mostly mattes. And I'm guessing maybe because it is lighter tones, maybe some people, if you have darker skin tones, it may seem like some of the shades are similar. But even if they look similar in the pan, they all show up different for me. And lately, I just like putting like, right now I think I have 3 shades on my eyes, but I like just putting like one in my crease and maybe like, you know, a little glitter shimmer, I mean, but I just like a quick look, and I've been loving these nudes. I have Sahara on my eyes, and then this like little, I don't know why I said little, but this light limoncello shade, light yellow shade, and I put a little bit of the cocoa in the corner, like really quick look. I've been loving it. I seriously would be happy just using these for until my preferences change. I did a big declutter when I moved well, it's actually been a while now, like September, over 6 months? I don't know. But I got rid of like over 50 palettes because I had over 100, and I still have so many. I haven't been over there. I'm going to list a lot of the stuff I have on sale from Mercari, or on my Mercari page, which I will link down below. And I mean, it's kind of like self-promoting my Mercari page, but also this is like holding me responsible for finally listing these for sale, because I've only used things like a handful of times, like 3 times or not even. So I don't want these products to go to waste. So I'm going to list them for super cheap if you guys are interested. I know I at least feel better when I buy used items from people I know, or even not. I don't know. But just throwing it out there and holding myself responsible, I will list that. Keep looking over here because it's like this huge bin. So yeah, I want to declutter and share with you guys. And if you guys are unfamiliar, I also do a monthly giveaway. I don't think I've heard back from the winner for March yet. So check my community tab to see if you won. It's Kendra. Kendra, email me your info, or else I'm gonna have to pick a new winner. But what was I just saying? Yeah, I give new items away in a giveaway. I pick a random subscriber and I send them a whole like bag of goodies. So just FYI, maybe just check that you're still subscribed, because YouTube unsubscribes people, which is annoying, but it happens. So I like to remind you guys every once in a while. So yeah, those are my favorite makeup items. And then of course my Thrive Cosmetics mascara, and what I've mentioned in the past video. I also recently did a video where I did like my makeup routine, my like very simple makeup routine with my new makeup mirror. So if you guys wanted to see that, definitely check it out. What should I do next? I wrote it all down so I wouldn't forget. Oh, I like to tell you what I'm reading right now. So I'm reading 2 books currently. And I'm finally reading from like start to finish Atomic Habits by James Clear. I took the cover off. I like skimmed it before, and I like watched some YouTube videos that like they summarize like books in 10 minutes, just like the main points, which is super useful. But I knew I needed to read this. I've had it for a while, and I'm like halfway through. I've been flying through it in a couple of days. I love reading books, especially like self-development books, and I think this one's great. I like behind on the times. I feel like everyone's read this book that's into this type of thing, but if you haven't, Atomic Habits is awesome. It tells you how to create habits, and he explains it. Clear does in a really easy to understand way, but also like explains like how the brain like processes things and how habits form and how to quit habits and stuff. Like it just really makes sense. It's an easy read, but also like explains it scientifically. So that makes sense. I've been really loving this, and it's been really helpful. And there's also like cheat sheets. I printed some out. You can like, he has like habit tracker forms you can get with the book. I think you can even get them on his website without buying the book, but love this. And the other book I'm reading is called The Astrological Body Types by Judith Hall. Yeah, Judith Hill. I apologize. This is just fascinating and so interesting. So this goes through all the zodiac signs and like the most common features, like physical features, and it is crazy accurate. Like she looked at over 9,000 different astrological charts and did all this research and compiled it. And it is pretty dang accurate. They have like pictures in here and stuff too. So if you're into astrology, you'll probably find this really fascinating too. So I've been loving this. And this is another one I've just kind of like go part to part, like based on like my friends or my own astrology. But I did start reading it from the beginning too. I've said this in a few videos recently, but I'm a Mercury in Gemini, so I'm like all over the place, multiple tabs open my computer, multiple books, you know how it is, or if you're similar to me. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading right now. And then my favorite tarot deck, I want to include this every month too, is the same for my readings. It's the Light Seers Tarot. I highly recommend this. I love it. But I want to mention, I've been studying the Lenormand cards for months and months on my own now, and I just started recently including it in my tarot reading videos, which by the way, I will link down below my second channel, Kitty Outside the Box, where I do like spiritual content, mostly tarot pick cards. But the Lenormand is similar in the fact to tarot, it's a form of divination or cartomancy, but it's different how you read them, and there's different cards. So it is different, but and it's like kind of similar, but they're even read different. It's just been fascinating. So I only have one of the Lenormand decks, and this is the Enchanted Lenormand Oracle deck. And this is what the cards look like, and it came with a book. So every morning I just study it, I draw some cards, that's how I learned, and I finally feel comfortable enough with it to like do it like professionally or on YouTube as well. And this has been really fun to learn. I've also been learning the runes, the Nordic rune divination system, and that's been super fun. I just like study a little bit each and every morning. Like when I study other things, I love my morning routines. That's like one other thing. I never thought I'd be like that, but it is so true. So yeah, I've been loving that. And this is like probably the most random, but oh my god, you guys, I am obsessed with dates. I think this is like nature's candy. Like, oh my god, it probably still is like sugar, but it's better than eating like a Snickers. I love dates, and I could go through like all of these like in like a couple days. They're so good. I love them. So I thought I would share my favorite food of the moment, and I love that it's like actually like a whole food, like not processed, and it tastes like heaven. I love it so much. Now, did I list everything I want to say? Oh, favorite YouTube channels. Oh my god, there's one channel I'm just loving. Her name's Hitomi. What's her last name? Hitomi Mochizuki, and she's brilliant. She has like spiritual content. She's very open with her past traumas and how she's overcome them, and she's just like so well spoken, and so her whole life is just beautiful, and she has these girlfriends. She's like so inspiring in an amazing way, in a relatable way, and in an inspiring way. Like you can relate to maybe like her past trauma, but like she's inspiring in how she's overcome it. And someone like she has these beautiful, well done videos on emotional intelligence. I just love. So I'm gonna link her channel down below. And another channel I've been watching is called The Art of Improvement. And that's one of those channels that like summarizes books, like self-development books, and also just gives like great life advice. So, and they're like short videos too, like less than 10 minutes. So I've been really liking those because I'm all about self-development lately, and bettering myself and learning more and just, you know, figuring myself out. And there's one item left I forgot to mention, you guys. I think this is so cool. If you're into astrology, this is called the Honeycomb, like, personal almanac, or, yeah, it's by Honeycomb, and it is a personal astrology almanac, so it says my name on here and the dates. It's a whole year. It includes, in the beginning, like, you can choose what artist artwork you have on there, too, but it has your natal chart for astrology, your solar return, so in the very beginning, it has my natal chart. And then every day, it's like a planner and stuff, but it has both the mundane and your natal transits. And if you're an astrologer, a studying astrologer, or just it's a big part of your life, like if you don't know astrology and you just look at this, you'd be like, huh? But it is super useful and awesome to have your planner and have all of the transits both for yourself and the world, like the mundane transits, and have your chart in there. And I even got like the Hellenistic plugin, and there's so much cool information here. You can customize it completely. They have like a wall calendar too, or just a digital version. So I will link Honeycomb down below. I really love this. I still have a lot to learn for astrology. I'm a few months in, or like a month and a half into my astrology program. Can't get enough, but I thought when they mentioned this, I went right online and bought it for myself. It's so awesome. I love it. I almost forgot to mention that, but I think that's everything now. So kind of random, but this is like my life and what I love, so I had to share it with you guys. Let me know what your favorite things are, especially your favorite subscription boxes, since this is a subscription box channel, but also other things too. I would love to get to know you more and hear more about your faves. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my favorite things, because I enjoy my favorite things clearly. But yeah, that's it. Again, if you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you can start doing so before you go. So that means I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. I love you guys so much. Bye.